that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you put me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Moments away, it'll be the Denver Nuggets going up against the Los Angeles Clippers, along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. And it's Wall in at point guard. Jokic with his screen on Wall. Murray kicks to Jokic. It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's George. Here's Wall. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Sometimes Wall seems just undeniable. Even the contact doesn't slow him down.
Murray looking around. And that one's good by Porter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Zubac's the pass to Wall. On the wing, George takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Jokic. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you better hammer Jokic to get him off on his shot. The Serbian is a solid 7-footer and laser focused.
Leonard inside. He's against Gordon. And Leonard gets it to go.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Wall. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Over Porter. And it's George missing.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Porter passes to Gordon. Now the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's Jokic. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Trains the three-pointer.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best score something within the flow of the offense.
Ball passes to Leonard. Back to Wall. Outside for George. It's Powell on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Porter passes to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Wall. Pass to Jokic from 13. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And George kicks to Wall. Leonard against Gordon. A step back shot here. And it's Denver with the rebound. Now here's Murray. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. A second chance effort. Count that one. Jokic has got 6.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
Now Zubac. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Zubac with the screen for Wall. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 3. Jokic with the screen on Wall. Murray kicks to Jokic. Porter passes to Jokic. And the basket is good. He's got 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Powell dishes to George. Pass to Zubac. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brown against Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Morris, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Back to Jokic. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Outside Jackson. Deadman a screen. Jackson with it. Now defended by Jokic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Island's checked in. Here's Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Batum. Shot clock at 5. Deadman a screen. Man gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Brown wide open. He fires. And Denver again with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Dedmon trying to break free. Morris, no good. The Nuggets have gone 8-12 on field goal attempts so far. Inside. And there's the pass to Highland. Now, here's Jokic. Defense is right there. Gordon with no one around. Another three for Denver.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
Morris against Gordon. Morris passes to Jackson. Here's Mann. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Jackson looking around. Dedmon trying to break free. Jackson misses. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. 7-point differential. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Najee passes to Gordon. There's a screen. Pass to Highland. Morris with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Mann. He dishes it to Jackson. And here's Morris for 3. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Batum against Gordon. Back to Brown. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under review.
To just double-check the ruling on the floor, I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Out on the wings for them, Powell and Jordan. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. All with it. done it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Morris.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you inside, outside, and in transition.
And here is Murray. Porter, a screen on Wall. Outside, Porter lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper.
To the paint, here's Powell. Plays it up and banks it in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard in his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Murray, good.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Ball passes to Morris. He kicks to George. Morris with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's George. It doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
To the inside, Leonard. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And another miss by Denver. Clippers trail by 10. Powell, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. We know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
And it's George missing. The Nuggets leading by 10. Here's Highland. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Passes it to Najee. Launches a 3. Denver gets it back. Highland passes to Murray. Porter with the screen for Murray. The kick out to Porter. A 3-ball. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Leonard. Zubac, a screen on Porter. To the middle. And Porter comes to help. Shot clock at 3. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Outside Gordon. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Wide open look here for Murray. And another miss by Denver. Clippers trail by 13.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And Leonard gets it to go.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Jokic against Zubac. Now, here's Jokic. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Porter. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jokic. Wall with the steal. Caldwell Pope against Powell. Tipped away. Porter against Wall. Here's Murray. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And this speaks to Murray's determination. Even with intense defense on him inside, he gets it done.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann's checked in for Norman Powell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Jackson passes to George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 6.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Back to Brown. Rebounded by Jackson.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
No good on the 3.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Brown kicks to Jokic. Launches it. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Jackson. It's George on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Brown outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his 1st foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Nuggets. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Dedmon finds George. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 9.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Brown the pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. The Nuggets making a switch here.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
Clippers trail by 16. Outside Jackson. There's the pass to George. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Well, over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
Mann passes to George. Jackson in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. the corner. It's Gordon. Takes it inside. No good on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. The Nuggets leading by 13. Back to Brown. Here's Highland. Defended by Batum. Down low. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, Jokic seems determined to have a big night. So far, he's been successful.
Now Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From deep, George. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Poked away, out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
15 seconds left in the first half. Here's George. Here's Morris. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Denver. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. And switching gears, Shaq, I understand you credit mixed martial arts training. Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Denver Nuggets.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Zubac with the screen for George. Off target from outside.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
On the wing, Porter. Jokic against Leonard. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Powell, the pass to Zubac. Jokic with the steal. Porter kicks to Jokic. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. Passes to Porter. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Ball passes to George. That's tipped. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Outside Porter. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up to Los Angeles. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. It you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Right side, George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Zubats with the screen for Powell. Shot clock at 6. George way outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Jokic with it. 17 points in the game. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Takes it off the glass. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Los Angeles calls timeout. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Paul George.
Clippers substitution. Dwayne Dedmon.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Zubats. Dedmon trying to break free. Zubats no good.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Murray dishes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Lets it go with a 3. Jokic finds Murray. Now here's Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Leonard. That one no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Porter kicks to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 8 here in the quarter. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but a man needs help.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Outside Leonard. Dedmon a screen. Outside Wall. To the inside. And that one is good.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
And the pass to Murray. There's the three. And here's Jokic. He's got 21. Outside Porter for the three. And again, Denver with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Pass to Leonard. The tray. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Jokic with his screen on Wall. Here's Murray. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
So both teams making some changes here. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes it to Highland. Back to Jokic. Outside Gordon. Fires from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Morris outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
And Morris drops them both.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Pass to Jokic. Now Porter. Back to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
It's stolen by Brown. They're running. Here's Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Just using those long strides to just kind of knife through the teeth of the defense. Porter daring them to hit him on that one.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Jackson drives in, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The way he glides around the court doesn't look like Jackson is moving as fast as he really is.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
The pass to Naji. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. Good, nice job down low. Brown's got 9.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Outside for Batum. The Clippers rebound. The 3 from Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the one thing about Morris, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for him.
Outside, Green. Back to Brown. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's something you cannot have defensively. Allowing Dedmon to power through contact for the potential and one.
And the Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. 29 seconds left in the third. Brown feeling out a bit. Here's Highland, guarded by Jackson. Highland misses. Right side George. Past a man from past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
From deep, Green. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll take a quick break and then back to the end. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Clippers shooting 43% from the floor. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Robinson is out there with Batum. Then there's Brown, and it's man in at the 2 spot. Preston can't hit. Denver shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Highland. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. Jeff Green on the wing, defended by Batum. From deep three-point range, Highland misses.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's man. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
He's off on the second. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Batum, the screen. Here's Preston, guarded by Green. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Kept alive. Brown. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Passes it to Murray. Three-pointer. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
There's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart from the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball. And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Murray kicks to Jokic. In the corner, it's Gordon. Another three for Denver.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Preston. He's covered by Murray. Preston passes to Brown. Over in the corner, Batum. Here's Preston. At the elbow, it's Brown. Batum with the three. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Gordon kicks to Jokic and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
Marcus Morris Sr.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Robinson a screen on Murray. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Morris with the bucket.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Preston passes to Morris. Brown with a screen on Gordon. Morris into the lane. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Murray finds Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon with the screen for Jokic. That 3 off the mark.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
The pass to Jokic. Kicks it to Gordon. Jokic with it. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Robinson. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. Mann's got 9 points here in the second half.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Caldwell-Pope pass to Jokic. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Jokic high post. Brown's there. Murray kicks to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Nuggets.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Brown dishes to Robinson. Brown with a screen on Porter. Robinson misses. Nuggets have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Preston passes to Morris. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Here's Mann. Here he goes. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Denver's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Murray against Jackson. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Mann passes to George. Out to Morris. Takes the three. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. George with the bucket.
You know, offensive rebound is largely about hustle. Paul George plays with great energy and focus.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 8 here in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Dedmon kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice retort by Reggie Jackson. He's one of those guys you don't want to let him get hot.
Denver calls timeout. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Brown. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Jackson. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Here's Highland. Brown outside. Passes it to Highland. Over Jackson. Highland misses.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece still. 2 more to go in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jokic.
There's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Both good from the line that time. Now here's Jackson. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
In the 2020 playoff bubble, some players struggled. Reggie Jackson was one of those guys, but he bounced back in a big way.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Brown outside. Here's Highland. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Jackson up top. He's covered by Brown. 3-pointer. That one misses. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Nicola. What are you able to do that allows you to impact the game so dramatically?
I don't know what is happening, but I'm playing good. The team is playing good. Like we're kind of clicking and we're playing better and better. Hopefully we're going to continue to play like that.
It is really flowing right now, man. Congrats on another win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.